Apparently, yeah, it's been confirmed. They waited for the markets to close on Friday, and we are now bombing Iran again. I guess we're bombing them in retaliation for them striking a ship about 24 hours ago because the ship didn't follow the water crossing that Iran directed all the ships leaving the strait to take. So here we're doing this again. It's just market manipulation. I actually don't think that this is market manipulation. I mean, it's going to end up being market manipulation. I think that this is Trump is getting more heavily influenced by Zionist collaborators around him. Like J.D. Vance had a chance to negotiate things out with Iran, but Trump is unsatisfied with the result because Trump hasn't really internalized the fact yet that we lost. Like, he genuinely has not reconciled with the fact that there is no outcome here that does not make America look weak because we lost. Like this cannot end until Trump and Israel recognize that they lost and that there's nothing they can do. There's no reconciliatory out or whatever. There's no like, oh, we preserve the ego on the way out. It's lost. And I don't think Trump can recognize that. So we're going to do this again. And keep in mind that this entire time, barely any oil has been flowing out of the strait. It's mostly been oil out from Iran to like China and stuff. So from CENTCOM itself, U.S. strikes Iran in response to attack on commercial vessel. CENTCOM forces conducted strikes against Iran as a powerful response to yesterday's attack on a commercial ship that was transiting the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. aircraft struck Iranian missile and drone storage locations and coastal radar sites. MV, very lovely. June 25th, one-way attack drone. The unwarranted aggression against commercial shipping by Iranian forces clearly violated the ceasefire. Furthermore, Iran's dangerous behavior undermined freedom of navigation as commerce increasingly flows through the vital international trade corridor. Blah, blah, blah. So just tit for tat? Well, no. Iran struck a ship because that ship defied Iran's orders on which way they were supposed to leave the strait. The strait is Iran's. We lost. Iran controls the strait. If a ship wants to leave, they have to do it the way Iran says they have to do it. They control the strait. We lost. This is not a reconciliatory conclusion. This is not like, we're both negotiating a settlement. We lost. We lost the right to tell them what to do. But Trump still hasn't gotten this in his head, so Trump probably thinks like, oh no, what the hell? Iran can't do this. This makes me look bad. This makes me look weak. It's pretty goddamn bad. We have not even begun to refill our reserves. And right now, oil prices are really fucking low. The Memorandum of Understanding has brought oil prices down to something like, $70 a barrel. Which means that there's no negative pressure on demand, which means that we are going to empty out our reserves even faster. 70! Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at how far down it's come since the Memorandum of Understanding was signed. Insane. We're nearly down to pre-war costs right now. But again, like, it's a physical commodity. When you run out, you run out, you know? No link to reality? Yeah. But like the oil hasn't even been... Hold on. How many barrels of oil through strait per day? Like day by day. For a couple of days, they had an average of something like 5 or 6 million barrels of oil coming through per day. But that's going to stop now. Can't wait for markets to open. It's not gonna... the markets aren't going to react properly until, like, real conflict breaks out. Iran has every right to go, well, not literally nuclear, but figuratively nuclear over this. We lost. Iran won. They have the right, you know? They get to decide. Also, everything was going through to Asia. Yeah, just more oil to dump inside of the one gigantic 1.5 billion barrel tank that China's building up. What's the likelihood of a ground invasion? It doesn't seem that likely, but at the same time, if things keep continuing the way they are right now, that might end up being the desperate last move of the administration.